Happy Wednesday, fam. Just checking, yep. Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. Wow, look at that. Today I wanted to discuss with myself how to code your reality, because it floors me that some people still don't realize or believe that we code our reality. So, a little analogy I like to share is, let's talk about gravity. You don't have to believe that gravity is at play for it to be true. You know, like somebody can believe that there isn't gravity, but it doesn't really matter. There's still gravity. So it doesn't really matter what you believe. It does really matter, but the point is, you may as well start to believe it because it's true anyways. This is how the universe works. We code our reality. Our thoughts and beliefs actually design our day-to-day life. It's not even up for discussion. I'm trying to explain it because some people are missing out. It's this life is just whatever we want it to be. Or not necessarily what we want it to be. It's whatever it's meant to be, which if you're in alignment with what's meant to be for you, then it'll be one and the same. It's what you want and it's what's best for you. I've been releasing sort of ego once and trying to align myself with my divine path and purpose and see what those wants are, and then kind of manifest those. So I'm just checking myself here to make sure that my wants are in alignment with my soul's purpose. Excuse me. So I hear people say, and forgive yourself if you are this person right now. Times will change. You just have to allow it to change. Just start to believe that you can change and you can be abundant, and you are abundant. Somebody said today, I don't even want to say it out loud, but I'm going to say it. I am broke. Cancel, cancel, cancel. But just for the example there. And I said, you can't say that. And they kind of laughed at me. And I'm like, no. And I'm sort of over just letting people do things. I can't hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want that in my world. And I don't want you to have that in your world either. So I'm going to speak up and I'm going to say something. Don't even joke about that stuff. You don't realize that you're actually creating your reality every word you say. So, for example, I had been tired for a long time. And then I realized I said I'm so tired every single day. But I thought, no wonder I'm tired. I'm saying I'm tired, then it's reaffirming it, and I'm going to continue to be tired. So now I say I don't get tired. And no joke, the past month, consistently, yeah, maybe not 2. Maybe, I don't think I've gotten tired. It's been challenging to sleep because I'm just not tired. No, I need to work out something that's just, an abundance of vitality and energy throughout the day, and then restful sleep in the evening, something like that, because I've sort of swung to the other extreme there of not being tired, and I really have been having not trouble sleeping because I haven't been tired, so it hasn't really affected me, but I just am not sleeping a lot. I'm also just so excited for life, and I want to do things and just be life. So back to the one about abundance and wealth. If your outer world is not reflecting your inner world just yet, or observe your outer world to give you insight on your inner world. What are your beliefs? And then how is that playing out for you? Are you saying, I am broke? And is it consistently playing out in your life? What if you challenged yourself to not say that for a month, and say I am wealthy and abundant instead. Actively say it daily. Just see what happens. I haven't even been manifesting the things that I want anymore. I've simply just surrendered. Whoa, sorry, my making a lot of noises here. I've surrendered to the universe, and I've asked it to just show me miracles that are better than I could have imagined. Like, what's better than what I've thought of in my head already? Like, I want to see things that I haven't even dreamt before. That's where I'm at. But yeah, say you're wealthy, say you're abundant. Truly what you are is you are love and light, and infinitely abundant. That's what we are. We're just an energy source sort of taking hold, and we're in a vessel in this body, which I also thought to myself, instead of introducing myself as I'm Sky, I'll say I'm love and light. My name is Sky, but I am love and light. Sorry, I just had some protein powder. So that's it. I've been really I have been stepping back into myself, into my spirituality. I've been slowing down mentally. Physically, I feel like I'm flying. In the outer world, I feel like I'm flying. But inside, there's like that pressure is gone. It's just, I'm floating through these things. Like inside my body, it honestly feels like I'm just sort of like moonwalking through life. I'm trying to release, actually I have released it, the belief that you have to work hard. Yes, I work hard, say at the gym, I work hard, but I mentally am not working hard. Like I am, how do I explain this? I'm not pushing myself. Okay, I am. I'm fully pushing myself, but it's different than it used to be. I'm not like, oh my God, I got to get up and go to the gym. I got to push myself there. I think that's the first part. I do think you need extreme discipline at the beginning before it's a habit or it's pulling you, like before you get those rewards. Now somebody asked the other day, well, how do you motivate yourself every day to get up and go? And I said it's not it for me. I have to these days force myself to rest. I want to wake up and go to the gym. I can't wait to go work out the next day. That's why I have a hard time sleeping. I can't wait to wake up. I love my life. Like I love living. I love every day. It's so beautiful. And this wasn't always it. There was, even 3 months ago, I wasn't in love with my life. I love life because why not? But it just didn't feel quite right. I knew there was something that needed to shift, and I knew I needed to move to Europe, and I've known that for a long time. So I had been, working on it. Things take time. I had to get a visa and wrap up life and do all of those things in order to go. So there's different stages, and you'll go back and forth, expansion and contraction and flowing in and out. So I'm even aware of that now, that nothing lasts forever. I'm extremely happy. Every day I honestly ask myself if I've taken drugs, because I feel high, and then I remember that I don't do drugs and that I'm just high on life. Like literally. And I think is it the caffeine doing this to me? Like I feel high. I am laughing to myself all the time, and then I realize that it's just that I'm amazed by this reality. It's quite phenomenal. And then I just continue to laugh. And the reason why I'm sharing me is just because that's the only way I can explain something is through my own example. So I don't mean it to be about me. I'm just using myself as an example because that's the only way for me to really walk the walk. Like if I want to talk the talk, I got to walk the walk. And these are the things that I do that work for me. Everyone's different. But if you find you're not in a place that you want to be, ask yourself, what are you doing that's keeping you there? Like, it's not anyone else. It's you. And it's me. I take full ownership for my life. And that's why it's challenging mentally when I'm not in a space that I love. Because I know that it's just me creating this reality. And then that's when I'm ecstatic because I know that I've just sort of dreamt up this life and it's real. Sometimes I wonder and I'll sort of go back and forth in my mind between energy and if I could say, see this couch on its cellular level or energetic level of the atoms vibrating, like could I see through it? Anyways, that's another conversation. This is how my mind thinks in energy. There was something I was going to say. Oh, right. What I think has also helped me is that if you're like me, say perhaps identify as a high performer or an overachiever, something like that, rarely will you be satisfied. Rarely will it be enough. Rarely will you be content because you're always striving for the next thing. And I don't think anything's wrong with that as long as you have inner peace inside of you as you're still striving for these things. Before, it used to be the pressure and the thing is like, oh, it's not good enough. But now it's like, well, I'm here, all is well, everything is good enough. But because I'm here, I may as well strive for more just because, why not? Like, we're here to, experience life. This, 3D reality or whatever it is. So why not push myself? But it's not out of lack anymore. It's out of like, wow, life is great. What else could we try? What else? But not because it's not enough. More because life is just so abundant. Why not experience more? So with that being said, my perspective from being in a place that, say, I didn't feel I was there yet, I've now shifted my mindset to, well, one, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be right now. I truly am, and I truly believe that. And that has released so much anxiety that I used to have. I didn't really claim anxiety because I just thought I don't really believe that stuff. I don't want to believe that. I don't think that's going to be, I don't identify as that. I'm using it as drive as opposed to anxiety, but I actually did experience a lot of anxiety. I think I was like a living, walking, anxious being. Not in a bad way, but just the pressure that I put on myself played out in like my heart would pound all the time because there's so many things I wanted to do and I was scared that I would die. For obvious reasons of Alexandre passing at a young age, at 28, which is the age I'll be turning this year. Another conversation in itself. So that's interesting. And I've noticed the difference where before it used to be like, oh my God, I know I'm not going to die. But the thing is, you don't know. You really don't know. And that used to scare me, and I used to try to do as many things as possible And now I'm still doing all those things. Like, my performance is still really great. But I'm not really pushing anymore. I'm sort of just flowing through it all. Like, it's more like I'm being pulled towards it all, which is what I had been striving for so long. So perhaps that was a necessary step in order to feel the difference of being pulled. But now I know I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. There's obviously there's experiences that I would like to experience, but instead of having the pressure that I need to achieve it, I need to experience it right now, I just know that if it's in alignment with my soul's purpose, then I will experience that when the time is right. It's inevitable. It's on my path. I do think we have... Okay, wait, I'll finish this. I've let go of my grip of holding on to these things because I can see, well, when the time is right, it'll come. And it's not that it'll come. It's on this trajectory, and I just can't jump there yet because that's not how it works. Not in this reality. Like, I do think you can jump timelines and realities. And I do think that you should sort of recognize where you're on, but if you know that your path is... it's really challenging to explain. I see these things. I want to explain it. All I can say is meditate. Then you'll know. Meditate. I've been meditating so much lately, and it's so powerful. Makes my heart... gives me butterflies. It's just wow. This is why I wish you could see my face right now. I feel high all the time because I just sit in this meditation and then carry that energy through the whole day. And what a beautiful space to be in. So say when I'm in a space... no, I'm going to get into that. Anyways, I love you. I hope you allow yourself to open your mind and your heart and see another perspective. Let go of the ego that wants to blame the outside world for where you are, and recognize that your life is completely in your control. And not the experiences, but your perception towards things. Things are going to happen, and it's not that it's bad. You might experience sadness, say grief, those emotions, but they're not bad. We're here to experience emotions. Like, what a privilege. What an emotional roller coaster. We pay to go to amusement parks. So your soul right now is paying to be here. It wants to be here. It's scary and it makes your heart pound, but it wants to be here. Otherwise, it wouldn't be here. Simple as that. Meditate. And recognize that your words are literally writing your reality. I wish I could shake you right now just to get this in your body, in your soul, in your mind, in your spirit. Your soul knows, but in your human body and mind. You are creating your reality. Choose abundance, choose happiness, choose love, choose light. Do not blame other people. Let that go. Stop it. I don't even want to hear it anymore. Peace, love, light, happiness. Peace out. I love you. Message me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. But just stop allowing the outside world to control your inner world. Use your inner world to control your outer world. Okay, thanks. Bye. Love you.